sometimes you have to go through the really bad ones to find out the very best ones. Good mentors versus bad mentors. I've been in this industry for quite some time now, and by this industry, I mean the information education space. And people who wants to monetize their skills, their knowledge, their expertise, and teach what they know, and they actually have a tangible, measurable skill that adds practical value to their marketplace and economy, whether you are educators, whether you are entrepreneurs or experts in any field. Right? One of the most common things that I get when I'm speaking to newer clients is that they have hired someone in the past. They've gotten a bad mentor, right? And this is something that a lot of people that I've spoken to has come across. So the question really becomes is, do you know the difference between a good mentor and a bad mentor? Now, the truth of the matter is, in this space, sometimes you have to go through the really bad ones to find out the very best ones. And that's just the nature, right? That is just how things work. So, you want to be able to work with someone who is invested in themselves, who is invested in the market. And I've invested so much in this industry. I've seen the ins and the outs. I've seen the very, very best, and I've also seen the very, very worst. And the truth is, every mentor is going to have its pros and its cons. So you can't find someone who is the entire package, because anybody who sells you that, they don't have your best interest at heart at all, because ultimately we are human beings. And the best way to really protect yourself is, follow your gut. What is more valuable to that mentor? Is it the revenue or the relationship? Are they more focused on the transaction, or are they more focused on the transformation? That, at the end of the day, is the bottom line. That is the deal breaker for you. So you really have to figure out, what is it that this mentor values more? Does their team and the mentor care about your success? Are they there to show up even when you are not yet a client? If no, run away. You want to find someone who has invested in the market, right? Someone who, are able to deliver whatever the case may be. Don't complain and don't victimize yourself, even if you've had experiences like that, because the nature of business is as such. This is the risk that you were responsible to take, right? This was the risk that you wanted to accept, and just make peace with it if you have had experience like that in the past. Now that you know better, you know what to look out for. You know how to choose for the better mentors. And here's my challenge to you. If you're about to make another investment in a mentor, ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1, what's the most important thing to the mentor? Is it the revenue or the relationship? And the way that you know is really, how are they showing up for you before the transaction is made? If they are showing up for you seriously, right, whether it's them or their team member or their advisors, they are showing up for you, then you want to go there. If you feel like they are reading off a script and there's no particular direction, or if there's no customization to that conversation, get out, run away, okay? Because then they're just trying to quote unquote close you, and really not to lead you and guide you to where you want to go. Okay? Second question is to ask yourself, what is it that you really want out of this relationship? Sometimes it's not the mentor's fault, right? It is your responsibility to get crystal clear on what is it that you want. And even if you get burned in the past, it was your responsibility in that. So it takes 2 hands to clap. I've been in mentorship both as a client and as a coach, and where I took full responsibility for my own ego. Sometimes I just wasn't coachable. Sometimes I thought I knew better, when clearly my mentor knew better. So I had to take the responsibility for that. And the very last question that you want to ask in order to find a really good mentor is, what do I see myself doing? Get crystal clear on that. And the reason why is because you are the one that is in control here. You are the captain of your ship, and the mentor is just there to guide you, guiding you to make sure that you are going exactly where you want to go, based on your own vision. And if you can't see clearly where you are going, then there is no way that your mentor can. And both of you will feel lost at the end of the day. So remember, to find a really good mentor, make sure that they focus more on the relationship and not just the revenue. They are focused on the transformation, not the transaction. So you don't feel like you're just a number, rather you are an actual person. You are a human being in front of them, and if they care more about you before you make that transaction, then you know that you have found a keeper. And for those of you who are looking for, proven mentors, reach out to me. I have worked with some, I have worked with quite a number of them, the best in the industry, really to make sure that we over-deliver on the value so that you can scale your business up to the next level. DM me Scale if you want some support.